Hey guys, this is part 3 in the weight loss series. This video is basically going to be focused around what you need to do on the inside and what I did on the inside in order to get motivated enough to lose weight and things like that. So, personally for me, I have always been big my whole life, either chubby or overweight, or when I started losing weight, I had gotten to my all-time highest, which was 210 pounds. Excuse me. For me, basically, I just had to get to my low point. I reached my low point. Basically, what I'm going to tell you guys is you are never going to be motivated enough or dedicated enough until you get to that low point. And believe me, when it happens, you will know. Basically, mine was just, I can't pinpoint the exact moment. I don't know if it was trying on clothes or looking in the mirror. All I know is one day I basically just woke up and had had enough of being big and knew that I had to put my mind to it this time and actually do it. So until you get to that point, I wouldn't recommend trying. You really need to focus on the inside and what you want as a person. And, for me, that's just, if you don't get to that point, you're not going to be motivated or dedicated enough to actually see it through. So basically, what my issues were with my body and things like that, I was just tired of feeling like a prisoner in my own body. So basically, I just felt uncomfortable in my own skin. I would go out with girlfriends to a club or something, and I wouldn't want to dance because I would always feel like people were looking at me or judging me or things like that. I didn't like eating in a restaurant because, I thought people were going to be like looking at me eating my food and things like that. Trying on clothes and shoes for me was horrible. When I was in high school, I was bigger, but I was like a size 9. And then, I got all the way up to a size 18, and I was wearing 2 and 3X shirts. So for me, that was just, like not being able to fit into a large shirt anymore and having to go up to a 2X was just really hard for me. Shopping, like I said, was horrible. They don't have a lot of options for bigger people, so for me to go out and try and find something cute was just horrible for me. And trying a size on and it being too small and having to go up a size, always up a size instead of down, was just really, really frustrating. When I say shoes, I have very wide feet to begin with. When I got bigger, it was just impossible for me to find any kind of cute shoes. I was basically just wearing running shoes all the time because my feet were so wide and so swollen that it was just, like I said, it was just a nightmare for me. So a lot of that was an issue for me. Number 3 was probably my self-confidence. So for me, I didn't feel like I could be the person that I felt like I was on the inside. I've always been outgoing and kind of the jokester with my friends and stuff like that, and I enjoy making people laugh, and I've always been very talkative. But I was getting to a point where I didn't want to meet new people, didn't want to go out in any kind of social gathering, and if I did, I felt uncomfortable when I was there. So I really wanted to get that self-confidence where if I went out and, I saw someone looking at me, that it, maybe it might be a positive thing instead of a negative thing, because to me, if someone was looking at me, it was always a negative thing. It was always them looking at me, judging me or judging the way I looked, or, whatever else. Another thing was relationships. I felt like when I was big, I could never have a decent relationship because I always kind of settled when I was bigger just because I thought, this is the best that I can get, or no one's really going to love me because I'm, big and all those things. So I just wanted to get to a point in my life where I felt comfortable with me for once, and comfortable around others. So that was basically my motivation. Now, I didn't, and I will kind of let you guys know, for me, it's very hard for me because I've always been big. So now that I'm thinner, I still have days where I look in the mirror and I see that person. So there are days where I still feel like I'm just as big, which I always heard that people, can have that after they lose a lot of weight. I never thought that it would happen to me, but I will, kind of let you guys know that it does happen. It has happened to me. if you guys need any support in that, you know, I'm definitely here to talk. It is very difficult because, I mean, right now I weigh 114 pounds, and, you know, that sounds very thin, but sometimes I look in the mirror and I still think that I look, you know, very overweight, which, you know, obviously I can't be because the scale doesn't lie. So, you know, that's something that's very difficult. That's, you know, that's all up in here. If you're used to being a certain way for so long, you kind of have to change your thought pattern and things like that. But as a whole experience, and as, you know, being the person that has lost weight, you know, I am the after. I can't begin to tell you guys how much better I feel as a person, how much more comfortable I am inside my own body. I don't feel, you know, there's still times where I feel a little bit, you know, my self-esteem kind of kicks in and stuff like that. But for the most part, I enjoy shopping now. I've never been able to go out and, like, you know, try on something and know that it's going to fit. You know, I can go to all the cute stores that I like and wear the kind of clothes that I like. So for me, that was a really, really big thing. I've always been into, like, you know, fashion and makeup and beauty and all that kind of thing. So for me, being able to project that kind of personal appearance is important to me. So I'm not gonna lie, I really do enjoy the shopping aspect and, you know, the clothing and all that. As far as feeling comfortable with my friends now, it's great because I don't feel like I'm the big one, you know, not that anyone labeled me as that, but, you know, I can feel like I can go out with my friends and I'm not the outcast, which is, you know, awesome. As far as, like, you know, even jobs, like, I feel like I can apply for jobs before that I wouldn't maybe have applied for. You know, the relationship thing. Basically, I have someone in my life that is very, very supportive of me, who loved me when I was big and loves me now. So for me, that's very important. I don't feel like you should lose weight and kind of lose grasp of who you are as a person. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say here. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know, the people that love you when you're big and love you when you're small, those are your true friends and the people that mean the most to you. You know, I think it's funny now that I've lost weight, I've had people approach me that wouldn't have approached me or that didn't approach me when I was bigger. So just be wary of those kind of people. You know, I know that people are attracted, you know, to certain things and society and all that stuff, and I totally understand that, but I would much rather, you know, be around people that loved me at my biggest and love me now, right? Because I'm still the same person, just I feel like I'm an improved version of myself. So that's, you know, that's one great thing, having, like, an awesome support system. I definitely recommend you guys get that. You cannot do this without people around you that you love, and people that love you, and people that are going to support you and cheer you on, and, you know, just people that understand where you're coming from and are rooting for you. So, excuse me, that's another big thing. So basically, like, I'm just ecstatic to be who I am today. I have so much more energy, like I was saying. I feel so much better as a person. I feel confident when I walk down the street. I don't shy away from situations that I maybe would have before. Yeah, you guys will not be disappointed when you reach your goal weight. When, you know, your outside matches your inside and you feel, you know, comfortable for once. And that was really, really important to me, and it should be important to you guys. You need to do it for the right reasons. And sorry guys, I kind of got interrupted there. So basically, before I start rambling way too much, which I do in all of my videos, basically what this video is basically just how much better you'll feel after you've lost the weight. You guys will be amazed at how great you will feel, how much energy you have, you know, how many kind of more things start to happen for you. Your life kind of comes together when you know, everything inside is happy and all that stuff. So hopefully this video helped. I know it was a lot of self-opinion and, you know, rambling and all that kind of stuff. But stay tuned for the next video, and I will talk to you guys soon.